Hey guys, making a quick video here to show you how to find certain values on a graph on your calculator for your function, for your equation. So as you can see, I've graphed these two lines that are on the screen right now. Red line, y equals 5/3 x plus 2/3, and then blue line, y equals negative 2x plus 5/2. If I hit that very top right button, graph, it does show that graph. But what if I wanted to find specific values on the graph? I'm going to hit the trace button. It's on the top row right next to graph, just to the left of it. And when I hit trace, a couple things happen. First off, there's this blinking cursor kind of on one of the lines. And which line is it? Well, if you look in the top left of the screen, it says y1 equals 5/3 x plus 2/3. That shows me which line I am tracing at the moment. You'll also notice at the bottom of the screen, it says x equals 0, y equals 0.6 repeating. So y equals 2/3. That is telling me that the point 0, 2/3 is a point on this line. Now I can use my left and my right arrows to actually trace this line, and you can see on the screen, it's giving me all sorts of points, the x and y coordinates, for points on this red line. What if I wanted to trace the blue line? Well, I'm tracing y1 right now, the first equation that I plugged in, and that's what it shows in the top left. If I use my down arrow, I'll hit my down arrow really quickly, it changes to y2. And you'll notice the blinking cursor is now tracing that blue line with the negative slope on my screen. So right arrow, I can trace, I can find all these points. And then left arrow, same thing, just going the other way. But maybe the most useful part of the trace function is after you've hit trace, you can actually just go ahead and type in an x value. So watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to type in 3. All I'm going to do is hit that 3 button. And at the bottom of my screen, it says x equals 3. I'm going to hit enter. And it tells me that y equals negative 3.5. So just by typing in an x value, I'll hit 2 and hit enter, and it'll say negative 1.5. Maybe I want to find a certain value for the y1 function, so I'm going to hit the up arrow to get back to y1. I'm going to hit negative 5, hit enter, and it jumps straight there. And negative 5, the cursor jumps there on my screen, and it says y equals negative 7 2/3. Negative 7.6 repeating. So this is just a really useful part of that trace function. I'm going to go ahead one more time and hit 6 because I'm curious what 6 is, and y equals 10 2/3. It can help you find these values exactly. Really useful when making a table or when confirming values, trying to find intersection points.